And we are live. So good afternoon, Shalina. How you doing?
Hi,
Hi,
I'm
I'm
great.
great.
All right. So everybody, I have Shalina Pickering on the phone here. She's one of our clients on the weight loss program, doing exceptionally well with the program so far. Just looking at her numbers, she's down 12.6 pounds in just 1 week, which is fabulous, taking her very quickly towards her goals there. So Shalina, first of all, I just want to ask you a quick question. How's the program been for you thus far as effort, versus the results that you've been getting? Are you happy with your results, or talk to me a little bit about what you've been experiencing?
Definitely happy with the results that I have achieved thus far. It's been a little bit of a challenge, but I've gotten sort of into a routine, so it's coming pretty natural right now. Um, just continuing to do, what I'm doing. With the weight coming off, it's sort of like more of a motivation to continue to do what I'm doing because I'm seeing the scale go down each morning that I weigh. So it's encouraging.
Awesome. What part of the program have you found to be a challenge, and what parts have you found to be pretty easy? What do you like with it so far, and what are the things that you think have been challenging for you?
The thing that has been challenging for me is I'm really busy at work and I tend to get hungry, like in the morning because I've opted to just have, green tea,
Hmm.
and skip breakfast and then, have lunch. So I'm finding that to be a little bit difficult,
Hmm.
but, it's getting better. It's getting better, but I think that part.
Okay. So there's a couple of things here. I guess I wanted to need to clarify for anyone that's listening. Also, there are two options that you have with the program, and one is you can be very aggressive, which obviously you have chosen to be, Shalina. So, and the
Yeah.
aggressive part of the program, you tend to lose a little more weight quickly, but you have more limited options, and also for breakfast, you opt to just take all the nutrition that you need. You get that in the form of supplementation, and you don't have any food for breakfast. You have green tea and nutritional supplements, and then you eat lunch and dinner. And that's by far the more aggressive form of the program. But the benefits of that is, you'll lose, weight faster. But then there's also another option where you can have breakfast, lunch and dinner and so forth. So, in choosing the aggressive part, let me ask you this: what have you done previously to lose weight, and how did those other things that you've done before work for you?
Um, I've done a number of things. I mean, I think I've done it all.
Hmm.
Most recently, I sort of was doing protein shakes,
Hmm.
but I would basically, it was more like a meal replacement. So I would have like the shake for breakfast and then continue and have, something sensible for lunch and for dinner.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. My body is kind of funny because what works for everyone
Hmm.
or what works for most people usually doesn't work for me.
Hmm.
So whereas some individuals or whatever would be pushing like protein shakes, like this is good for you, da 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 da.
Hmm.
Maybe for my body type or for me, for it doesn't work.
Okay.
So
So you didn't get
I
results
don't know.
with the protein shakes that you were trying previously?
No,
Okay.
no, I did not what I wanted to see.
Okay. What else have you tried besides protein shakes?
I mean, there's so much. I don't think we need to get into it. I've just tried a number of different
Okay.
things.
So let me
I,
ask you
I
let me
have,
ask you this question then. So since doing
mhm,
this, right, the results have you gotten, following the regimen? I know it's been a little tough, but you have to make some changes and adjustments to be able to follow this. But
mhm.
the results that you've gotten thus far, which is 12.6 pounds in 1 week, have you ever had this kind of results doing any other kind of program before?
I have, I
Okay.
have in the past, but it's when I tried HCG.
Okay, I got you.
So I did do HCG in the past, and it worked for me.
Okay. And for those of you who
But
don't,
that was the only other program that I think that worked. And in the past, way back when, like not a couple, because a couple is two, but some years past, I did Atkins,
mhm,
and Atkins also had worked really well for me the first time around.
mhm,
But when I had tried to do it later on,
mhm.
I tried to do it again. It didn't work for me.
Okay. So you've had some success in the past using Atkins at one point. You said that worked the first time it didn't, and then HCG,
Yeah.
which for those that don't know is kind of like a hormone, and there are some risks that come. It is a program. It is something out there that has been known to help people lose a lot of weight, but there's a lot of risks with it as well. So something you want to take into consideration if you're considering that. But so from this perspective going forward, I think if you have a 50-pound goal here to lose, you're moving really rapidly towards that goal. On this program, you typically will lose about a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. So you're closer to the 2 pound mark at this point. It's probably going to level off down to about a pound, a half a pound to a pound there shortly. But I have every expectation that you should reach your goal within a record time. You're doing really well. I know you're really sticking to the program really well, which I'm really happy to see. If you can persevere and keep pushing through, I know you're going to do well. I know you're going to hit your goal in record time. Let me ask you this, one more parting question. For those of the people that are listening to this, that have been struggling with their weight and trying to lose weight, and that have been looking at this and been kind of on the fence, wondering, is this going to work for me? Is this something I should try? What would you tell them?
I would tell them that they don't have anything to lose, that they should definitely try it, and they would be surprised at the results. Trust me, try it.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, Shalina. I look forward to your continued progress and results on this, and I'll be sure to keep all of our viewers and listeners here updated. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.